Hi y'all. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome here if you're new. What's up? Hi. We're planning for 2024. I'm sketching out some ideas for my 2024 bullet journal. I feel like I'm kind of just gonna end up mashing together my bullet journal and my reading journal that I'm now starting and integrating into my journal. And yeah, I'm really excited, so let's get into it. So, as you guys may know, if you've been here for a little while, or if you've caught up on a couple of my past videos, I'm the kind of person that has ADHD. So I just put all of my stuff into one journal instead of like multiple journals because I can barely keep up with one. So how would I be able to keep up with two or more is how I think of it. And apparently on the last video that I made about my journal, that's the way that writer Carol indeed intended it to be. So he's the inventor of the bullet journal, in case you didn't know. And he basically was like, yeah, dude, it should all just be in one place. And I'm like, great, that's awesome, because that's the only way that it works for me. But anyways, we're here. It's Christmas time. My younger sibling has finally made it to New York, and my brother and mom are coming soon. And I'm just sketching, planning some things. So I have all of the plans kind of lined out, and we're just gonna sketch them and do them together, basically, where I'm gonna kind of talk about my goals for the year, maybe like some of our ideas, some of our thoughts and feelings. This is kind of just like a little brainstorm sesh, like having our cute little time. La la la. That's all pretty much. I never have a live audience when I'm filming, so this is kind of funny. Anyways, I'm gonna do some sketching and yeah, I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated. So I have my setup right here. I have my other journal. Hold on, let me move that. I really only need that page. And then I have my iPad. I feel like I want to do like a collage kind of situation for a vision board. Every year I usually go on Pinterest and make a vision board so that it's like it auto-populates into one of these little widgets, and then every hour it changes to a different image. I have it on my iPad and on my phone as well. And it just kind of like keeps me inspired and keeps me like manifesting or whatever, like the kind of visions of things that I want to see myself doing that year. But for now, I just want to set up my journal and talk about some of the goals that I have for next year and plans and such. Let's get into the journaling. Okay, so honestly, this journal, I have ripped out the first like 50 pages of it because it used to be used for something else, but reduce, reuse, recycle, am I right? So I decided to reuse and continue to use this journal so that I wasn't buying a new one. It just means that this part is just a little ugly, but I tried to make it prettier with some of the washi tape that I had. But anyways, I think this is going to be the page that I'm setting up my journal intentions and stuff. I'm trying to think of like the color scheme or like decoration scheme that I want to do for this, and I'm kind of at a loss. Like, am I gonna do that thing where I put the little ripped paper on it in the corners? Okay, so I've set up the top of my little page, and it's super simple. I literally just wanted something that kind of got the job done. I don't have any like stickers or anything. I think my mom might be bringing some when she gets into town because she's like a scrapbooker slash scrapbook supplies hoarder, let's be honest. And she's got a lot of stuff that she could bring and I can use for this. So I might eventually add some more stickers. Oh, I actually think, hold on. I think I have a couple. Ray's older sister left them here, so I just kind of claimed them. I'm gonna put this little bird. Yay, cute. Okay, so I've set up my little page with the little sticker that I have and my title. And I guess now I just kind of need to think of my intentions for the year and what that means. I feel like I'm kind of just gonna write a couple of ideas down and just like the things that I kind of want to be focusing on this year. This is really simple. Like, this is the most basic possible goals page that you could literally ever see. But you know, it gets the point across. These are the things that I want to be focusing on in 2024. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So there you go. Okay, let's move on. Okay guys, now I have to do my little no-buy spread. So I'm very excited for that. I will show it to you in a second once I'm done kind of setting it up. But basically on one side, I'm gonna do my red, yellow, and green light lists, including just like this challenge is gonna take place throughout the entire year of 2024. And then on the other side, I actually have like a daily, what did you spend money on sort of thing. There's like a color code and blah, blah, blah. And actually one of our people created this PDF for our Discord community. So if you want more resources and support and things like that, definitely go check out the resource of the Discord community. But also I'm going to link the PDF that she made down below. Her name is Felicia and she actually has a blog, so I'm gonna link that down below as well. But it's kind of just like a year at a glance little pixel color chart where you add in if you spent money, what was it on, or if you didn't spend money, blah, blah, blah. So I'm gonna actually just physically like draw mine into my thing, but if you wanted to print it out or whatever, then I think it would be a great idea to kind of track your progress and keep you motivated and on task. So let's get into drawing this little spread. Okay, I finally have finished my spread. Sorry about like the slight shadowing that's going on here because honestly guys, I'm not a bullet journal YouTuber, so my setup is real janky, I'm not gonna lie. And my lights, I don't have lights, so it's just what I have in my house. So this is my setup for the no-buy year. I basically just kind of set up the whole situation. I just put all of my green, yellow, and red light stuff. I said this challenge will take place from January 1st, 2024 to January 1st, 2025. And then I just put the little template thing that Felicia made right here. And then I wrote my why and then my goal for this year. And then we're doing the little color code. So let's see, I want to do this one as bought nothing because it's very simple looking. I want to do this as an improved purchase. So this would maybe be like a yellow light list thing. This one as a necessity. And this one as broke the rules because it's a lot different in terms of color. Great, I'm so excited. Y'all, here comes the fun, okay? I mean, this spread is great, it's super fun, but I'm even more excited for this spread. So I have still yet to figure it out, but it's kind of gonna be like a little reading tracker situation, but it's kind of just gonna be like a little Hobbit bookshelf situation. So I'm just going to create my little reading tracker thing and I will update you guys with the next couple of like little reading spreads. But before I do that, I'm gonna drink some water. No, I dribbled the drop. Okay, y'all, I know that we're going into a no-buy year, and this might sound kind of kooky to say this, but this company just gifted me this water bottle, just being totally transparent here. It's called like Luma Hydration. My Hydro Flask has been getting moldy and nasty, and I swear to God, no matter how much I clean it, the little like folds on the inside of the thing, because this is just like a screw. It just goes straight down and it's fine. But these little rubbery parts, I guess, of the Hydro Flask like are inside a little ridge and I cannot clean them correctly for the life of me. So I swear to God, every single time I'm drinking water, I'm drinking mold. Like no matter what I do, I cannot clean my Hydro Flask properly. So these people gifted me this water bottle and it has like a little UV light on the bottom. So it actually blasts your water with UV light. So it shoots up into here and apparently cleans the water of bacteria and stuff because it kind of just blasts the UV light up here. So it won't get moldy, which is really great because my other water bottle used to get moldy all the time. So anyways, If you don't have a water bottle, or if you have a water bottle that is always moldy or whatever, if you're in the market looking for something like this, I do have a code for it if you're interested. It is, you know, we are on our no buys. A lot of us are on low buys, but again, if you need it, I have a code, but I'm not pressuring you to buy anything because it is what it is. Like, I was just gifted this and I wanted to spread the word if that's something you're interested in, and I have a code for it, so it'll save you money if you wanted something like that. Anyways, I'll put my code on the screen in the description. This was not sponsored, not paid for or anything. They just gifted it to me. I just wanted to share the information with you guys, pass it along. There's literally no expectation or need to purchase anything ever that I ever talk about on my channel, just as a disclaimer. And I also am not the kind of person that will just like spew about random stuff. Like, if I don't use it in my real life, I'm not gonna tell you guys about it on this channel. I'm not gonna give it my platform because I'm not here to sell you guys things. I'm here to try to improve your quality of life. I'm here to build a community. I'm here to share my experiences. I have been using this water bottle because my hydro flask has been moldy, and I swear to God, every single time I drink from it, I get a stomach ache. Like, my tummy hurts after I drink out of my hydro flask because of that weird mold that keeps growing in the cap that I cannot get rid of. So I'm excited about this water bottle. I'm not gonna lie. When they said, oh, we'll just gift it to you and you can talk about it if you want, I was like, sure, cool. So anyways, just wanted to throw that out there for y'all. I'm gonna get to doing my little Hobbity spread. I'm so excited. My camera died right as I was actually finishing the outlining, but I did some coloring and stuff. It looks so cute. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I will obviously do a little flip through and show you guys all in more detail, like maybe at the end of this video or whatever. But look how cute. I basically just drew a bunch of books. I even drew a tiny little globe that actually has the map of the Middle Earth. I based it off of an actual map of the Middle Earth. Little planty plant, and then some of my reading goals. In this little corner, I have the color key for the ratings of my books. I'm just going to color in the books as I read them with the color of the star rating that I'm giving them. The gray 1 star is also the same thing as a DNF, so yeah. I'm probably gonna put a little quote here, but I haven't decided which one yet, and I'm really excited. I'm gonna work on this more another time. I've been working on this for hours now at this point today. Anyways, I'll see you guys the next time I work on this. It's I don't even remember when I filmed the last clip of this video. It was a little while ago. It was definitely before Christmas, and now it is January 8th, and I am not okay. I'm feeling horrible. Since I filmed that clip, I don't think I've had a day off. My family came into town and I was working at the theater like pretty much every single day besides Christmas, New Year's Eve, and New Year's. And on New Year's Eve and New Year's, I was working on a video for you guys. So I'm tired. I have soup here, I have water, I have honey, I have ibuprofen, and I have tea. So we're trying our best to survive out here. Guess what though? No buy starting out strong, and my mom gave me a bunch of her scrapbooking supplies. So this is great for 2 reasons, because first of all, I didn't have to spend money on scrapbooking supplies, and second of all, my mother, who hoards scrapbooking supplies, decluttered a bunch of her stash. So I'm really happy for her and me because it's helping both of us. I've been taking notes every day, so I actually need to start filling this this page in, but I've done a little bit more work on my Hobbit book tracker page. I just added in a little quote that says, "There is no friend as loyal as a book," and that was by Ernest Hemingway. So I'm excited. I just realized I can fill this in. I can fill this in because I read a book. Guys, I finished ACOTAR, the first book. I'm now on ACOMAF, whatever. Why do we all just say A Court of Mist and Fury is what I'm currently reading, and I just read A Court of Thorns and Roses. Okay, it's still early days. Sometimes I feel a little nervous about reviewing a book so close to after I read it, and I'm still like really in the thick of the series, but I think it's a 5-star for me because I only rate books 5 stars if I know that I'm going to be rereading them, and I honestly find it so hard to believe that I'm not gonna reread this series at some point in my life. It'll probably be like a few years down the line or whatever, but I think I'm gonna have to give it a 5-star. Full reading vlog of the whole ACOTAR series will be coming out at some point, but again, I'm like less than 100 pages into the second book right now, so it's early days. Do I do it in order? Do I do it randomly? I don't really know. Should I do it in order or should I do it randomly? By the time that this video comes out, I won't have enough books to really like mess up the whole thing, so let me know if I should like go in order so I can see like, you know, how my books were, or just like randomly do it so that the colors aren't like weird looking. I made sure all the colors like went together nicely, but anyways. Oh my gosh, this is so satisfying. First book of 2024. Put in. Okay, now what? We have Besties Book Club, which we've actually figured out. The first couple of books. So the first month's book, aka January, this month's book, is gonna be The Secret History. February, The Unfortunate Side Effects of Magic and Heartbreak, or Heartbreak and Magic, something. And then March, it's going to be Book Lovers by Emily Henry. Took me a second to think of that off the top of my head. Good job using the old noggin. And then April, it's gonna be The 7-Year Slip. And that's all we could come up with so far. So that's fun. Okay, and then the vision board. I'm so excited to do this. Okay, this might be like overthinking a little bit, but for the vision board, I really wanna look up what makes a like impactful vision board, like what makes it actually good. Why is my laptop doing that? Is it telling me that it's done being charged? Because it's annoying the fuck out of me. Anyways, it's starting to get really warm in here. Probably because I just made soup on the stove. I want to see what makes like a good vision board, like what to put on it to like actually make it useful and helpful to you. So I'm gonna do a little bit of research and then look up some pictures on Pinterest, print them out and put them in here. On my little Pinterest rotating thing, which if you followed me for a little while, and I've talked about it a couple of times, I do like a little Pinterest board that rotates on my home screen right there. So I just basically put stuff there that are kind of like affirmations, or honestly the things that I've been saving to my 2024 one, which I haven't like switched it out from the 2023 one yet, has basically just been like my why pictures, which is just like imagery of a peaceful life on a plot of land on a homestead, like just to remind me what I'm working myself to the bone for. And I know that sounds really dramatic, but like, just to get a little sentimental, because we are doing a 2024 video, it's good to like wrap up the year that we just had. But earlier this year, I guess last year, whatever, earlier in 2023, I had been doing YouTube for like a year and a half, which again is a really short amount of time in the grand scheme of things, but like I had been living in New York for like 5 or 6 years at this point. I was feeling really hopeless, like I didn't want to be here, even though I'm so lucky and privileged to be in the situation that I am and living in this apartment and being in New York and all this stuff. Like, it's not my dream, so sometimes I feel bad having it because it's not my dream. I mean, it was for like a small period of my life. Get to the point. I was working 3 jobs at the beginning of 2023, or maybe 4, and had a YouTube channel. So I was working really hard because I knew that I wanted to have a YouTube channel like throughout my life, and that it would be something that down the line would become like my full-time career. And it's so crazy to me how far off I thought that was going to be, when like the past YouTube check that I just got, I could see myself becoming a full-time YouTuber way sooner than I thought. But at the same time, I'm really trying super hard to earn as much money as possible so that I can live that dream life of being on a homestead. So it's just really crazy to me that like earlier in 2023, like this time last year, I was so stressed out and so overwhelmed. And like yesterday on January 7th, it was my 2-year YouTube anniversary since posting my first like official video, and like wanting to do this more every week instead of just like random videos of like my travels just that I posted for my friends and family to see. It's just so crazy. Like so many things happened in 2023 for me. I was a dance teacher, I was a dog walker, I was a babysitter, and I was whatevering at a pottery studio so that I could take the pottery classes for free. And I just like worked there for a couple of hours a week, and it was really awesome. So I was doing all that and running my YouTube channel. And then in May, I finally heard back from my job that I currently have now at the theater on Broadway, and everything just flipped upside down. So I basically was just like, okay, I have to quit all my side gigs and just work on theater and YouTube. And then the no buy video just exploded. So it's all just things that I did not expect to happen. And I'm so incredibly grateful, and I can't believe that it all happened. I knew that I was working really hard towards all these goals, and like, yes, in high school, I was like, one day I'll be working on Broadway, and now I'm here. And forever, like when I was a kid, I was talking about like making videos, and like me and my younger siblings would like make little videos on the flip cam, whatever. And it's just so crazy to think that this is my job now. It's so crazy, like that I'm actually getting enough money that I could consider YouTube a job instead of just a hobby. It's really crazy. So I just want to say thank you so much to all of you for watching. Sorry for that like emotional interlude that we just took, but I just can't express how much it means to me that all of you spend time here with me and watch these videos and interact with me in the comments and cheer me on and cheer each other on. Sorry for all of that like extra stuff. Thanks for listening to me just dump my feelings out onto you guys. Anyways, back to the content of the video. I really need to set up the rest of this journal, so I'm kind of just gonna be like casually doing that today because again, I really just need to rest today. I'm gonna just be doing a little bit of lolly-lying here and there in this little journal, and I'll probably update you guys tomorrow on the progress. And yeah, I mean, I would show you in my current state. I can just show you a glimpse because I'm not just gonna be like filming myself. I look like a crusty mess. But I have the whole squad is here. I have everything that I need, and I'm not getting up from this couch today. So I'll show you guys tomorrow. As you saw, I cut out all of the month pictures, so I think I'm just gonna use those as the month pictures for every month because honestly, reduce, reuse, recycle, am I right? So right here, I just covered up the thing that I wrote there. I just didn't like the way it looked. I thought it looked kind of bad, and this is like the first page that you open to when you start. So I just wanted to fix that a little bit, and then I think I'm gonna cut this out and use like a portion of it on the other page, and then maybe do a little bit more decorating. I don't really know. We're living our best little scrapbooky lives over here. Oh, the scissors are over there. Of course they are. I'll go get them. Okay, we're back to work on the journal more. I feel like I've been filming this video for 3 weeks because I have. And I feel like I've barely made any progress because I haven't. So let's try to keep going. Also, yes, the sun is shining in and it's making this blanket look like it's glowing from the heavens, but let me fix it. If you feel like, oh God, wait, I don't know if that helped. The lighting is kind of bad now. Ew, am I gonna have to turn on the light? Ugh. Not me complaining about having southern exposure. Like, get a grip. It's just annoying sometimes for filming because the light is like super intense in like the height of the afternoon. It's like 2 o'clock right now. So anyways, okay, what did I last show you guys? Like what? I also definitely, I'm like skipping around so much. My brain is in like full freaking ADHD mode right now. I definitely filled this out like vaguely incorrectly because there's a few of like approved purchases that I had instead of like necessities for this one. So I'm gonna have to fix that a little bit. All right, so what did I last leave you on? I cut these up. So now I have one for each month. I'll put the rest of them like in the back of the little pocket in the journal. I have my calendar for the year. So one of my very dear friends from college made this. I really have no idea if it's focusing or not. The printer did not do a fantastic job of getting all the details. Anyways, I am so excited. So basically, my friend does a calendar, like draws a digital calendar every single year, and it's free on their website. However, they always are open for tips or whatever, donations. So feel free to go onto their website and donate and get yourself a cute little calendar. Amazing. There's this one, and then there's like a cute little like primary colors, like marble-y kind of decoration-y one. But this one fit with my theme a little bit better. This is for Sleep No More, which is basically like this interactive Macbeth experience show. But it fits my theme of like Hobbit-y, you know, academia, nature kind of vibes. So I'm going to put it somewhere. Yeah, I'll put it right here. I get so excited about these every year. Like, dare I say, I almost base my entire freaking design of my bullet journal around the calendar, like for the vibes. A couple years ago, it was like picnic basket themed, and it was like truly the cutest thing ever. Okay, ooh, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm actually gonna put it on this page. Yay. Okay, I have like this on my little page. Anyways, I have this right there. I'm really excited about this. So I guess, what do I do now? The vision board, oh my gosh. I feel like I'm almost ready to do a flip through, to be honest. The vision board, I need to finish, but that might be saved for later because there's no printer ink and I don't have the time to go get printer ink. Maybe I could just show like my Pinterest vision board and then I will over time place it into this. So I'm gonna just show on the screen what my vision board is, and I'll probably just like create it on Canva and then just imagine that, print it out and put into my book. But I think I'm ready to get started on like the monthly spread, like dare I say? Yeah, okay, great. Let's do it. Know the best way to do this, especially since the lighting is a little weird right now. But anyways, I'm just gonna do a cute little flip through of my journal. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is an old journal that I got a while ago that I think my mom gave me, and pretty much I ripped out the first 58 pages of it because I had used it previously and I didn't want to buy a new journal because why would I do that if I already own one? So this is the cover pages. I need to like be able to see what this is going on. Okay, great. This is the cover page. Basically, I took the like cover image from that Monet calendar thing and I just pasted it in. I have this, which is like my intentions, kind of like words for the year. My words for the year are intention, simplicity, connection, and joy. And that is kind of just like hand in hand with the no buy year. This is my no buy thing. So basically, as I kind of mentioned, I like wrote out all of my rules on this side. And then on this side, it's kind of just like a tracker, like a pixel tracker of the whole year, even though I kind of messed up on those two because I accidentally colored them the wrong color, but whatever. I have my like reasons why and then the color code down at the bottom. Again, my why is because I want to move to New Zealand and buy a piece of land. And my goal for just this year is to stop myself from impulse purchasing and to be debt free. Then I'm really proud of this one. This is my little bookshelf spread. So basically I have all the little books everywhere. I had this cute little Ernest Hemingway quote and then my like reading goals for the year. I don't really know what to put here and this part of the page, but for now, this is what we're working with. It is what it is. If I need to put more stacks of books there, then sure, maybe I'll do that. This one I'm really excited about. I still have to print out the books, but we've only chosen like 4 so far. This is my little besties book club spread. So I kind of just like ripped out little pieces of paper, put a little bookmark at the top, and then each month we are going to be reading a book, me and my best friend, and I will just post the little like covers and then put the little star ratings underneath, and then throughout the whole thing I will be adding my thoughts throughout in the journal. This is my vision board page. Pretend like Canva thing is here. I will do pictures on this eventually, but for now, don't have them. I got my manifestations here and the goal, the calendar for the year. And then we got our cute little month spread. So again, this is like so simple. I just printed out or cut out the page and I posted it there. And then I have the little calendar, and then I'm just gonna write down the books that I read in this little space. How many spaces are there? I'm probably not gonna read more than 6 books this month, especially since it's January 12th and I'm like 1 1/3, like I've read 1 book and like 1/3 of the way through another book. So like I'm moving a little slow, which is fine. I don't really care. But anyways, then I have my like goals for the month and the journal prompts. So these little journal prompts, I actually sent them out in my monthly email. So if you want to get journal prompts and no buy updates and potentially printable resources or whatever in the future, make sure to subscribe to my monthly email because I will send those out every month on the 1st of the month. So that's cute. And then basically I have a blank slate ahead of me. That's pretty much it. I feel like, was this video very anticlimactic, or did I kind of just take you along as I was working on this and you just saw it the whole time and now you're like, okay girl, like we saw you do it the whole time, don't worry about it. But anyways, I don't know. Again, like my little words said, I want to be really intentional this year. I want to focus a lot more on like connection, and I feel like the way that I'm going to be doing that is like through the community and through you guys, through the comments, through the Discord server, and my best friend who I'm doing Besties Book Club with actually, and her friend from college who I've also now become friends with, are gonna be moving here next year, or oh my god, this year, later this year in like fall. So I'm super excited for that little chapter of my life here in New York, like the besties finally moving to New York. What a great time. And in general, I just want to keep moving forward with YouTube and like putting out good content for you guys that we're all enjoying and having fun with. I would love to like move my body more, but again, I really just want to focus on like joy this year because, you know, there's so much crap happening all the time in the world, and it's good to like focus on it and fight for those things that you believe in. And don't worry, I'm doing all of that as well, but also taking time to rest and find joy where you have it and want it and need it. I actually have a quote from Akatar. I know, I know, just bear with me for a second. There was this one quote in A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas that I was like, wow. Okay, it's actually two little quotes, but they happened on the same page. The first one is, don't feel bad for one moment about doing what brings you joy, which, simple, we get it. Straight to the point, we love that. The next one is, your human joy fascinates me. The way that you experience things in your lifespan so wildly and deeply all at once is entrancing. Which is so sweet, because like at the end of the day, yeah, life is short. You only have so much time that you're given on this planet. You don't know when it's gonna end. You know, the reason why we're doing these no buy challenges is like assuming that we have a long, fruitful life ahead of us. And even if we don't, like we just have to be realistic. Like I don't want to get morbid or anything, but we don't know how long we have to live. And if we're using all of our money and time fretting about buying random things that are cluttering up our houses, making us feel overwhelmed all the time. I can't even tell you how much more time I've had for hobbies. Like, I was not reading this much. Even though I had graduated college, I read like 5 books or like maybe something along those lines after graduating. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then as soon as I became a minimalist, I think it ramped up to like 15. And then last year I read 30. Like the farther I have gone into minimalism, the more time I've had for hobbies such as reading. And I don't know, it's just the more you simplify your life and let go of things that just take up space in your mind, in your house, in your everyday life, the more time that you have for things like joy and experiences. And that's, for me, really the point of my no buy, because I think I have maybe like 3 or 4 trips planned this year, but again, I have like a budget for them. I know what I'm gonna be doing. I'm not buying extra things. I live really far away from my friends and family. A lot of these trips are just gonna be to like see them and spend time with them. So that's something that I'm not gonna sacrifice during like a challenge, because like I said last week, this challenge is not to make us feel miserable and to punish us. It's to empower us to take charge of where we are spending our money and therefore allocating our time. Because as much as we hate to hear this stupid freaking phrase, time is money. It all goes together. Like, unfortunately, in our society, time is money. So like, if you're not taking the time to do it, you're gonna spend the money to ask someone else's time to do it. You know what I mean? So like, this is really the kind of frame that we're looking at in this year, and really taking back our finances and taking back how we're spending our money will show us how we're going to be spending our time. And I would personally rather spend it doing my cute little hobbies and hanging out with friends and having experiences than wasting all of my money on new leggings or sweatshirts or something stupid that literally does not fucking matter. Like, to be honest. I feel like I end every video with like a rant nowadays, but anyways, it's fine. These are my thoughts. This is my channel. I think that's it before I like talk myself into oblivion. My throat is so dry. So I'm gonna end it here. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. That's all. I need to shut up. I need to leave. I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, I'm sending you all my love, because we're all just trying our best out here. All right, that's it. Bye!